As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.
I think that there's some confusion when I talk about my misandry and how it's like the closest thing I've ever found to religion.
Y'all smoking crack! Something is wrong with you people!
Because, I'll talk about how I hate men and how hating men brings me the joy that feminism brings feminists. And I'll see a lot of comments, in my comment section, and they won't, they'll be from men and women, but they'll basically make this point of, well, if we hate men and men hate us, how are we going to make anything better? And that's where you guys lose me. My misandry is not solution based. Y'all will get in my comments and give me a million reasons as to how patriarchy offends men. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Why do you think I identify as a misandrist? I hate them. Why would I give a shit about the reasoning behind anything of a group of people that I hate? I don't care how anything affects men. I just know that I enjoy destroying them.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What are we talking about?
As much as feminists annoy me, I don't hate them. I have the discernment to not correlate their train of thought to all women. I can see with my own two eyes that not all women behave poorly like this. In fact, I think the majority of women in this world try to do the right thing and are kind-hearted. But I do recognize that there is a huge minority of y'all that think just like this misandrist here. Ladies, is this how you want women to be represented across the world? A symbol of hate? It's time to call out women like her. End the madness. Let's take a look at the comment section. I believe misandry is legitimately the answer, and that's why it brings so much peace to people when they finally accept it. It doesn't bring peace to people. It only brings peace to psychotic women like yourself. Misandry doesn't solve anything. Good thing I ain't a mathematician then. I guess so, but the world's not going to take you guys seriously if you just want to hate men and offer no solutions. Gender war? While it's just a woman calling out sexist behaviors, did we not watch the same video here? Because from what I saw was a woman hating men and saying that she finds joy and pleasure in destroying them. So why aren't you calling out her sexist behaviors? Interesting. On to the next.
That's what I call a chain reaction.
Good morning, single people. A house with one person in it is full. When you are home in your house, that house is not empty. One person counts as a family. How about that?
You serious?
I don't care if you don't have a dog. I don't care if you don't have a cat. I don't care if you don't have a plant. When you are in your house, it's full. You count. You count. The single person, they count. They don't suddenly come alive for real once they partner and procreate. We are real right now. We are whole right now. We are enough right now. And I am sick to death of the rest of society making single people feel like they're sad and lonely and pathetic just because we don't have any fucking extraneous noise or mess in our house.
Okay.
I like it that way. We are living in a world that is somehow increasingly shaming single people for not having partners and children, while at the same time doing nothing to help single people actually connect with partners. The same society that makes fun of single people for being alone is actively making it harder for us to not be alone. Do you understand that? A house with one person in it is full, and one person counts as a family. Got it?
It's great that you can find peace alone. That's wonderful. I love that for you. But we can't pretend what you said about one person equals family. Let's not try to change definitions now. A family, according to the dictionary, is a group of two or more persons related by birth, marriage, or adoption who live together. So if you live by yourself, you don't qualify. You can't call that a family. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you're gonna have to find another way to cope. Okay? Let's take a look at the comment section. Okay, but who could afford a whole house while single? Yeah, it's true. It's another aspect that these cat ladies are gonna have to figure out in the future, because it's gonna be quite difficult to own a home or anything expensive when you're just doing it by yourself. It's tough. That's what I say. 2 wallets are better than 1. 1 woman and 2 cats here. Well, it's the 3 of y'all, so I guess that would be considered a family. I love having my whole house to myself. Yeah, well, you say that now, but things have a way of just changing up on you, you know? Especially with health concerns in the future when you get older. Being by yourself will seem scary to you at that point. So, on to the next.
That's what I call a chain reaction.
I don't know what's going on with the women. It's talking about they too good to go to Friday starters, Outback, Texas Roadhouse, IHOP. What? Why y'all too good? I'm not. I was talking to my homegirl on the phone, and I got a date today. And she was asking me where I'm going, and we going to Texas Roadhouse. And she like, Texas Roadhouse, girl, you better make him make reservations somewhere upscale and a luxury restaurant where you got to get dressed up. Girl, you got 3 baby daddies, 3 different baby daddies. One of them don't even claim your baby, and 2 of them locked up. And you on Section 8. And you on welfare. Okay, it's just like, girl, when, and I asked when the last time you had a date, and she like, right, y'all women, y'all act like y'all too good for shit. That's why y'all always in the house. That's why nobody wants y'all.
I blame social media. Comparison is the thief for joy. Average to below average girls have been staring at the screen for way too long, to the point where she forgets her own reality. Welfare, Section 8, multiple baby dads, and no dating prospects. What in the world makes you think that you're too good for a Texas Roadhouse? It's gotta be your algorithm, feeding you that foodie dates garbage. If you're dating with the purpose of finding a husband, think long term. Look past the free mail and ask yourself, is this a person I can build with? Let's take a look at the comment section. They watch too much television. No, it's the social media. It's more of like a monkey see, monkey do situation. And Texas Roadhouse has good food. Yeah, it could be the best of food, but if it's not that brand name, they don't want to go there because they think they're too good. They'll go with their girlfriends. They just like going to places they can't afford with guys. That's right. And they wonder why men don't want to take them to expensive restaurants. It's because we don't want to be used. You know, we'll take you and then we'll never see you again. What's the point of that? I like you. You get more when you ask for less. That's simple. It is that simple sometimes, especially with relationships. Because if you come in a relationship with this gold digger mindset, men can easily pick up on that and you won't get a dime from him. So you're better off playing it cool and thinking long term. On to the next.
That's what I call a chain reaction.
Manifest my own destiny. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the perfect recipe. May they remember me, my words will live on. I'm guided by an energy, a flame, hold it close to you. Check out my melodies. Is it the media that's been leading you? I'll show you a thing. Misdirection, what's the message? They don't want you to win.
As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.